What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Spirit Baby Kill. We back with another timeless message. I got every single last one of my decks of cards with me, so that's about 20 decks, 15 decks, somewhere around there. So we're gonna dive right into it. If you don't know who I am, I'm Spirit Baby Kill, so it's nice to meet you. If you're here right now, it's probably meant for you, so take a resonate, leave the rest out, everything for the highest good and harmony, no deception, no trickery. Let's dive right into this message that Spirit has for us today for the highest good and harmony with the most benevolent outcome. So if you come across it, we just gonna pull something quick. I ain't got nothing specific I want to talk about. We just gonna let Spirit lead the way, and I'm gonna see what cards are calling me at this time. So we start off with a prayer. Thank you, Absolute Source. Thank you, Spirit guides and all divine beings that come through in this message at this time. I ask that everything that comes from this message is from the highest good and harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. Please, Archangel Michael, come in and protect anyone watching this message from any interference, manipulation, or anything else that can negatively affect them from this message. Ask that you remove all hisses, curses, spells, demons, entities, negative energies, ancestral hisses, curses, spells, trauma, or anything else that might be negatively affecting them throughout all time, spaces, places, dimensions, and realms. Please bring peace, blessings, and abundance to anyone watching this message and remove all negative energies hindering them at this time. Amen, amen, amen. It's a little hot in here. Let me open this door. Whew, it get hot every time I do a reading, bro. But, yeah, we're going to dive right into it. I don't know where I want to start it. Nothing ain't really calling me yet. I'm looking at everything. Nothing ain't called me yet. Let's see what I get. Soul's Journey. That's what I got. 144 on the clock because I started this reading. So let's dive right into it. See what messages we get from Spirit. From the Soul's Journey lesson cards. Let's see what we get. Told y'all we're going to dive right into it. No time to play today. So we can see what Spirit got to say to us. Let's see what we get. Guilt. So somebody hold on to guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Spirit, where is this guilt coming from? So you have some guilt on your shoulder at this time. Where is this guilt coming from? Is this guilt even ours? And if it is, where is it coming from? Humor. Guilt, humor, and regret. So the guilt is coming from a sense of regret, but the universe wants you to tap into the energy of humor at this time. Stop taking things so serious and loosen up. That's basically what they're saying, because you have guilt, which is I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So any guilt holding you back from feeling shameful or past mistakes. Usually guilt come from mistakes you made in the past, and they continue to carry on, and you continue to play it out like as if it's still happening, but it's no longer happening, and basically you just carrying on energy of a situation you're supposed to learn from, not feel guilty about, because we have regret. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past, so you need to release the past because you have this guilt. You're holding on to it about it, where you can't do nothing about it. It was only a lesson for you. It's not meant for you to feel guilty about it. Yeah, you feel guilty about it because it was teaching you a lesson to let you know this is something you probably don't want to continue to do, or do to people, whatever the case may be. It's time to finally release this regret and guilt so you can step into the energy of lightness and letting the energy flow new energies towards you, because if you're stuck in the past, then the universe can only give you the past. Final card, I ain't gonna say final card because this death card looking at me like it's crazy. The next card we had was humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So that's what the universe wants you to tap into, the lighter side of life. Don't be so judgmental towards yourself and holding this guilt in because of mistakes you made in your life. They were only meant to happen. You were really supposed to make those mistakes because they were teaching you how to either tap into the lighter side of life or learn a lesson, whatever the lesson was. But right now, the universe wants you to tap into the lighter side of life and bring humor into the situation because it ain't so serious. And the universe want to put you through a situation that you wouldn't be able to get out of, in a situation that you can grow from. So you need to have humor at this time and lighten your load. Final card we got is death. Death. So death totally to the situation of this guilt, these burdens, this regret. It's time to bring a death to it and choose to It's basically, instead of focusing on the negative, it's time to choose the positive. Instead of focusing on the past, it's time to choose the future or the present. You get what I'm saying? Mainly the present. Final card we got is death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So there's no point to have regret about the past, because the past washed away, because it was only opening up a new beginning for you. So choose to see the humor in situations and the lighter side of life, because the universe is always aligning you with your highest destiny and timeline. So if some things end, they are meant to end because they are bringing in new beginnings. So let the death occur. Ooh, ooh. Dive into the next deck. Dive into the next deck. And we talking about death, so y'all already know where I should be going with this. And if you don't, you finna figure it out pretty soon. Where you at, baby girl? Where you at, baby girl? I got incense in here. I got incense everywhere. That's money. That's money. Got my hymns. See it all on me. Oh, I only had one left in there, and it broke into dust. I'm gonna try to use that dust. But I got some money in here. I got some red rose, lotus, money matrix. Find something for saving money. So they ain't in here. It gotta be. Oh, they right here in my face. You know who it is? Ma Kelly Oracle. Let's see what messages we get from Ma Kelly for the highest good and harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. With her transformational energy. Let's see what the Divine Mother has to say to us for the highest good and harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. About this guilt, this regret, and us choosing the high side of life and letting this death come in. Let's see what Ma Kelly got to say. 1 or 2 cards from you, Ma Kelly, for the highest good and harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. What we got? Ooh, let's see, girl. Kali Mahamaya. Kali Mahamaya. When a situation becomes unnecessarily complicated or confusing to your heart, Kali Mahamaya arises spontaneously as a protective barrier of universal truth. Ultimately, her revelation shall lead you beyond that which is deceptive or not right for you. This you are promised. She protects you from that which is unworthy of your heart and seeks to constrain your spirit. So this guilt, this regret might not even be yours, but it is. You get what I'm saying? When the situation becomes unnecessarily, it was unnecessarily. So of your own doing or someone else's doing where it wasn't necessary at all. So this guilt, this regret is unnecessary and it's becoming confusing to your heart and it's weighing you down. Now this aspect of my Kali Mahamaya comes in to protect you from these energies so you can loosen them up off you. 808 on the clock as I say that. She protecting you from these energies because at this time, this guilt and this regret of the past and you having to let it go and step into this new beginning is constraining you. It's holding you back from fully embracing this new beginning. So now my Kelly lets you know, letting you know at this time she having to come in, create a protective barrier and also protect you from these energies from creating furthermore pathways that's leading you away from this new beginning. So you're being protected from these energy and you're being released from them. My Kelly letting you know that. I said I was going to pull 2, didn't it? And what this one is. Mantra Shakti. Mantra Shakti. Mantra, mantras are repeated words or phrases or paragraphs, whatever you want to call them, that people say over and over and over to tap into a certain frequency, and then it says Shakti. So this may be the energy of mantra, the frequency of the Shakti, which is the divine feminine energy. Do not allow negative thought or speech to undermine your inner spiritual connection. Claim your voice and your power to express yourself from your heart. Though it may not be visible in your physical world, a new order is generating within the soul. So a new beginning is generating within the soul. And in time, it shall manifest in a transformation that heals your inner world and improves your physical life circumstances too. So, my Kelly confirming If she protecting you from energies that are trying to constrain you, you need to stay on point with your own mental energies and your own inner speeches, because they'll distract you or cut away your own ego or cut away parts of you that are connected to the divine. So you need to stay on point with the divine and stay on point with your thoughts and your inner speech. 10:10 on the clock as I say that. So my Kelly letting you know you need to live from your heart. Don't let lower energies, things of the past, regret or guilt hold you back from stepping through fully with your heart. It might not always, the new beginning is here, but you might not fully see your physical world change because you're still doing the inner work to fully actualize whatever it is you're trying to actualize. So you need to stay on point of your thought and how you talk to yourself, because guilt and regret will hold you back from not fully stepping into your heart space. And that what the universe wants you to do, step into humor, which is also the lighter side of life, which is positivity, which is closer to your heart space. Regret and guilt is sacral chakra blockage that's keeping you in a lower frequency where you are easily manipulated. So if you 11 on the clock, as I said, if you allowing guilt and regret to pull you down, then you don't know what else might be pulling you down. So stay on point of your own thoughts and your own inner speech, because your life is about the change. A major transformation is about the change, but it can't change until you make those small changes, which is your thought and releasing the past from regret and guilt. Powerful. Let's dive into the next deck. Let's see which one I actually want to dive in. Coming up off that Mark-Kelly energy. Coming up out for the Mark-Kelly energy is what I want to get out of next. Pull these Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. See what furthermore messages we get. For the highest good and harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. Oh, confusion. So this regret and guilt is really throwing you into confusion, because that's confusion 2 times coming out. It came out in the Mark-Kelly Oracle, letting you know that these lower energies will confuse your heart, and you won't be able to navigate. So now we know we are dealing with some type of confusion. Some type of confusion that's keeping you in regret and guilt. You're confused because you don't know, should I stay, should I go? You get what I'm saying? You know, should I stay, should I go type energy. But the past and been the past and did what it did, so what more can you do? You want to confuse yourself because you know what you need to do. Release the past, let go, and continue to make this new life. But you getting stuck and allowing this confusion to keep you in that, which is not meant for you no more. Confusion. Next one is complacency. So this confusion is actually putting you into a space of complacency, because your mind running so many places. You getting pulled here and you getting pulled there, so it's leaving you in a state of not knowing where to go. So at this point, I'm letting you know this is confirmation for you. If you already know this is what you need to be doing, if you're complacent and you kind of confused, you need to let go of the past, that didn't already happen. You need to let go of the regret that didn't already happen, and get out of this energy of complacency. Because if you stay in the past and you keep focusing on it and ain't giving your energy into your new beginning, it's gonna keep you stuck, because you can't put energy into something dead. So you're forever be draining yourself because you can't put your energy into some dead. Look at her. She's trying to put her energy into those dead, dying flowers or whatever they is, and it's keeping her complacent. So instead of her realizing that it's fall and that everything has a death date, and her releasing it and waiting till fall is over and then putting energy into something else, she becoming complacent because it looks like she's regretting and then in a lower energy about those dying things. But they will come back. But if you keep putting energy into something that's already dying, it's a possibility it can't come back. You got to let go, find you something else to do, because it's keeping you complacent, and let it do what it do. One more. One more. One more. One more. For the highest good and harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. it's about you. You need to release it. You need to release it. Can't feed nothing dead. Let the dead bury the dead. And that come with situations too. Joy and enlightenment. So the universe is trying to pull you from this complacency and confusion and bring you into a state of enlightenment and joy. Enlightenment to see why you went through these situations or what it was teaching you, and then you get joy from this situation and tapping into this new beginning. So you confused at first and you complacent, but now the universe is about to enlighten you on why these situations happen or how they is, or you just gonna enlighten yourself. You're gonna see the bigger perspective in it, and you get back moving. You go from complacency to joy, which is leading you to movement. 2 yellow cards, so solar plexus. Hopping into your own power and doing what you need to do for yourself and want to do for yourself by catching the enlightenment. You know, I went through this situation because it taught me something. I went through this situation because everybody ain't meant to go with me. You get what I'm saying? So the universe had to force these people away some type of way, or the universe had to stop this some type of way to open the door for me for what I truly desire. 555 on the clock as I say that. And that's joy. You know, if all these things dead and you trying to put energy into them, you won't get joy, because those things you put your energy into, they don't have the capacity to do the same thing. So now you pretty much put you on game. Now you enlightened to know, okay, this situation ain't happened because I ain't love hard enough or it's something about me. No. Sometimes people ain't got the capacity to be on your level. You're not better than anybody else, but we on different journeys and at different time stamps on those journeys. So, you know, the universe putting you into a state of enlightenment so you can have joy about life, not confusion. Now into the next deck. Pull about two more decks. I want to pull out of Beyond Lumeria. Let's see what we get from Beyond Lumeria. For the highest good and the harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. Don't get complacent over the past. The past happened to open the door up for you. If it was meant for you, the universe wouldn't have ever let it leave, or, you know, destroyed it or caused the death to the situation, whatever the case may be. So don't regret the past, but know that you can work towards the future. See what we get from Beyond Lumeria. For the highest good and harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. What we get. Shine your light. So that's some more yellow. We had joy and enlightenment. So now the universe wants you to tap into your own light and shine it out into the world. Don't let regret and guilt hold you back from fully shining your light because you feel like you done made certain mistakes or something like that. Everybody done made mistakes. People done made worse ones than you, and they shine their light bright because they know that can't nobody judge them but God. And then they realize God not even judging them. So the whole time you just judging yourself. One more card. Full spectrum. So we got shine your light in full spectrum. Shine your light in full spectrum. I'm going to read out the book for these. The first one was shine your light. Doing what you love, time to thrive, giving from the overflow, life purpose, being authentically you, compassionate self-empowerment. That's what the universe is trying to make you tap into at this time. Release the regret, release the fear, release the guilt, release the confusion, release the complacency, and fully step into your own living self-empowerment. Tying those solar plexus and heart chakra energies together so that you can shine bright and also do it out of love. Loving life, trying things you resonate with, bringing joy to others by being an inspiration. So that's what the universe is truly using you for. You can't be an inspiration if you're scared, if you're in regret, if you're in pain. You can't be used as an inspiration because what you're going to be able to inspire. What can you show people other than your guilt and your regret? Okay. You are amazing. There is no one like you, and no one can do you as you can. You are amazing, and there is no one like you, and no one can do you as you can. Yet we sometimes feel that we need to be a certain way, a way not aligned with our authentic soul. Okay, let me read it one more time. You are amazing, and there is no one like you, and no one can do you as you can. Yet we sometimes feel that we need to be a certain way, a way not aligned with our authentic self. You may feel obligated to be something or someone. You may have stopped, hold on. You may feel obligated to be something or someone. You may have stopped doing some of the things you love due to time or energy restraints. When you take time to do what truly makes you shine each day, you will light up and bring joy to other people's world. So this tying in that complacency and the joy. As you go about your life, you will have a sense of purpose and feel naturally inspired to fulfill your responsibilities. You will also have more energy and love to overflow. Doing what we love can bring so much goodness to our hearts that it filters into other areas of our life. Yet when life is demanding more of us, we give up the things we love to make way for more practical pursuits. When we finally come back to these pursuits, we wonder why we waited. Okay, so final thing you need to know from this card. Where can you shine your light? When you have a purpose, you will also have limitless energy and know your joy. Where can you grow enthusiasm in your life? Consider how you can be more aligned with your passion so you can harness your light. It may be time to return to something you enjoy but stop doing for no good reason. You are a sovereign being. Regain compassionate empowerment and remember what lights up your world. So the universe is truly making you tap into what's lighting up your world and bringing you joy, because the universe needs you to do that to bring it to other people. You ain't got no energy, you complacent because you ain't doing what you truly want to be doing. This is a reoccurring message, and you need to do what you need to be doing, period. The next one and final one is full spectrum, number 26. 26. What we got? Okay, full spectrum. Creating heaven on earth by honoring the perfection of nature's cycle, death, rebirth, transformation, honoring it, not being afraid of it, because you know with every death comes a new beginning. This is majorly what it's saying. Embracing every ending and embracing every new beginning, embracing every facet of life, so you truly understand the joy and the empowerment and the benefit of everything in life. Going beyond the judgment of good and bad, the merging of duality, raw nature, earth wisdom, connecting to ancestors, shadows as the fertile soil for exponential growth. The way forward is in the whisperings of the land and honoring the full spectrum of life. What does heaven on earth look like to you? Do you imagine lush green nature, ancient forests, pristine beaches, crystalline water systems, and all the planet's residents in full health, living in harmony with each other? And yet, nature in its purest, rawest form is a balance of life and death, growth and decomposition, the eaters and the eaten. In one way or another, this is the natural flux of life. We already live in Eden, but our efforts to own and separate bring us farther away from this paradigm. Power trips, the need for imagined security, fear, or avoidance of the shadow keep us out of our freedom. The need to preserve and hold on tightly only stunts our growth and leaves us drowning in a sea of plastic. The real disease on earth, the barrier to Eden, is in our minds. The separation from God is in our minds. Life happens, but it's life major confirmation. And he's going to put the icing on the cake. Life happens, but it is our perception of good and bad and our black and white judgments that prevent us from seeing the grander truth, the enlightenment. When duality becomes one, we will find Shambhala before us. Perhaps we can find inspiration from nature in the animal kingdom. Step out of the black and white mentality of judgment. Go beyond the concepts of good and bad. This card invites you to honor the full spectrum of life and find a new way of perceiving your situation. When we judge something, we create a story around it. These stories often create limitation. Subconsciously, we gather so many of these stories over a lifetime. To heal our dis-ease and crystallize the new way, we need to create a space of no story where miraculous healing can happen. This space empowers us to be all we are and allows us to know our truth. Embrace the full spectrum of creation in all her colors and the raw, muddy, earthbound shadow parts of a situation to determine whether they are actually bad or if stories you have hold onto are limiting your perspective. So was it really bad, or you know, are you limiting your perspective by making it so bad when really it was a door opener? Pay attention now. Pay attention now. Are you forcing yourself to fit somewhere that the universe really was opening away from you that you were outgrowing? But now you looking at it bad because you don't know how to get the fuck up and get on and move around certain shit. I'm sorry I'm cussing, but you get what I'm saying. Final deck we gonna pull out of Light Seers Tarot. Let's see what we get from that Light Seers Tarot. In my, look at that. Crazy. Crazy. But hey, they still here thugging for you, boy. Kelson, I got you. I got you. Boss man. I'm finna listen to the boss man when I get out here. I'm the boss man. Alright, let's see what we get from the Light Seers Tarot for the highest good and the harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. To close this message off, once again, thank y'all so much for y'all support, y'all love. I know I be choppy when I post, but hey, I'm keeping that balance. You get what I'm saying? I might take a break, but I'm always tap into making sure I get y'all the messages, so y'all make sure y'all stay with your boy, because I ain't going nowhere. I might take breaks, but I got plenty of videos for y'all to catch up on. So hey, make sure you stay down with your boy, share me, and I always got products and stuff like that. Like I've been having pop-up shops and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, it's a balance, y'all. So make sure y'all support your boy on that website too. I will be uploading products crazy this week. I got so much stuff on back that I made. I made so much stuff, and yeah. So yeah, make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all tap in. Let's close this message off, though. I'm sorry. Oh, also, final thing. If you like a book, a personal message from me at the lowest price you can find me at, you got to email me at insomniacdreamsllc@gmail.com. I'm doing my readings like $22. $22 in my email. But if you go on my website, that's a whole different other story. So if you want to read it, check me out through email. Products, website. Spirit, Light Seers Tarot. Give us messages, close off this message for the highest good and harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. Oh, the world. New beginning. The world cycles. 8 of Wands is moving fast. It's moving fast. The Magician and 9 of Wands. So this is you standing up for yourself. This is no matter what you done been through, people throwing they shade. This confusion might not even be yours. It might be other people feeling like this additional message where other people feel like you should be at or where you should stay at, or if you good or bad, and you might be picking up on some of those energies. But the universe is letting you know, as long as you stand your ground and continue to move forward in this position you done been in, even if you've been complacent, you still been standing your ground. Continue to do that, but now it's time to finally upcycle with it and create the life of your desire, because you got the world, which is a new beginning, leveling up, serendipity, new cycles. That's basically all that is, the word. You leveling up into a new beginning, new cycles, and closing off the past, death. And, you standing your ground at the same sense. You know what you're standing for, and you need to do that as you cycle up, because it might be some confusion energies that's still there. Even from yourself, you got to stand up for yourself, from yourself, to let it know it's not going to let you have no limited perspective or limited beliefs. It's time for you to open up and open up your perception. Also, level up. Oh, as I say, open up your perception, we got Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. The universe going to congratulate you. You going to be blessed with everything you desire, but you need to be the inspiration. You will get those accolades, the love that you're looking for and the love that you truly deserve, but you got to be the light and you got to shine first. Open up your perception and get that perception out into others. The 2 additional cards we had was 8 of Wands, so energy is moving fast. Universe is making shit happen fast. A lot of creative energy, so you need to get to it. It ain't time to be complacent no more. You got energy that is moving fast. You cycling up. You also tapping into a lot of creative energy that's going to help you put these ducks in a row, as my daddy say, put the ducks in a row. Final card is the Magician. That's why you're getting blessed with the 8 of Wands energy, because they putting you in the Magician energy of you creating your life. You need to change your thoughts, your perception, and put in the work and do the things necessary to create your life, because you have the power. Only you. You can either block yourself and hold yourself back by being regretful and being in a duality perspective, or you can open your mind up and throw away the duality, the good and bad, and realize everything happened for a reason. And now it's time for you to create the life you desire with what you got right now. And it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? It might not be a lot of people around. It might feel like a new beginning, but this is a lot of open space for you to paint whatever you want to paint on an empty canvas. So I hope that resonated. Thank y'all for stopping by. Like I said, once again, tap into me through the web. Through my email if you want a not cheap, but if you want a good price reading. Tap into me in my email. They are only $22. These readings are going to put you on the next level. I'm not finna bluff about that. I ain't got to over-explain myself. The ones that know, they know. Even the ones that you watch the free readings, you'll know. So think about how more powerful it'll be when you pay for something that's truly only your energy. So yeah, they only $22 in my email at insomniacdreamsllc@gmail.com. Tap into my products and everything else I got through my website at insomniacdreams369.com. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank y'all so much for y'all love. Whatever y'all do to support me, thank you so much. I'm never not grateful. Appreciate you. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. You know, that's all I ask for. You continue to check out my music. I will be dropping not new music, but I'm mixing and mastering some of my music. So tap into your boy. Continue to support me. Continue to show love because I need it. This is my life. Y'all are my life. I'm only here to be an inspiration so you can be an inspiration. So I hope you have a blessed morning timeline. Peace out.